you always look amazing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into Hatewatch. I am your host, SithLordFelix, with the always amazing Mr. Valentine. How are you, boss?
You're good.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
what do we got for you today? So, today we will be watching The Invisible Man. Not the original, because that would be too easy. We are going to do the 2020 version starring Elizabeth Moss.
Oh, I
Now-
thought this was Kevin Bacon.
No, you're thinking of Hollow Man.
Oh, Hollow Man.
Hollow Man, which I've never seen.
This isn't Hollow Man?
This is not Hollow Man. This is The
Oh, then I
Invisible
don't
Man.
want to watch.
Yeah, fuck this. Well, that's actually the point, that you don't want to watch it. So
No,
that's
I actually
even
did see
better.
Hollow Man, and that movie is a piece of shit,
All right.
in my
All right.
opinion. So that'd be funny if we did back-to-back episodes. Let's do this and then Hollow Man.
Then Hollow Man, just to torture
what
ourselves
you
even
think.
more.
Yeah.
Now this I need to rewatch. I saw this once when it first came out, and I think I liked it, but it's one of the, it is what it is. It definitely needs a rewatch, at least on my end. I think it's possible you might like it, but I say possible. All right,
I think about all the movies that way.
yeah, no, totally. So we should just jump right into it, I guess, right? Are you ready to go?
Jump right in.
All right, fucking A, let's get this fucking party started.
Oh, look how empowering she is. She won. She outsmarted that child. That evil man who beat her and raped her and wanted her child and had her committed and had everybody convinced that she was crazy when he was the crazy and the brother did the murder and da 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 da. And girls everywhere watching this just playing with their clits. Oh,
Now it's a party.
Jason Blumber? Oh, I didn't know Jason Blumber was on this.
Yeah, right. All right, so
I
let's
can't pronounce that name, but she's good.
All right, so shit. Initial thoughts.
Yeah, shit. Initial thoughts was this is going to be bad. And it was bad.
Okay.
But there were a few
It was
scenes that they took so seriously that propelled the story along enough that I did want to at least see how the fucking thing was going to end.
And it ended kind of good.
It did end good. Yes, it did.
It did, that was a cool resolution. Although I think I like your ending way better, where it would have cut after that surprise and she's in the insane asylum. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
You could have made 2 movies out of this, like
Absolutely.
But I think that was a stronger move. But with what we got, I also did like the ending. I think there was some shots in here that were effective. It was a little bit too long. I think this could have been like 15
It was a
minutes
little
shorter.
long. Yeah, they could have trimmed it down.
Um,
They could
the
have got
Black Hawks-
all that in the front. They could have pushed it along a little earlier, because they're already not explaining to you how he's getting invisible. So that, all right, fine. So it's all about, discovering the suit and everything. But they could have, trimmed down a lot of scenes and tightened it up quite a bit.
Yeah, no, 100%. Um, some of the effects were kind of cool. I thought that there were certain scenes that they were able to raise tension. Um, Sometimes I feel like we do got to cut it a little slack because we're fucking around and we're breaking the tension. That the director's setting up. With fart
No,
noises and smoke detector and shit. You
to
know,
do that during like a bad, stupid movie when I really feel like and most of the time we're not missing shit. You know, because when a movie's got you, you
Hey,
don't
fair
want to
enough.
say
All
anything.
right,
You
so
know,
all right, so let me see. Okay,
and this movie should
so
have just been called "The Man with the Invisible Tech Suit." You know, like the whole part of the Invisible
well,
Man is I don't even know how they fucking got to use that name. I don't know, you know what I mean? Under some weird copyright clause or franchise holding. Maybe because the script has nothing to do with like the universal horror monsters, the Invisible Man, wrapped in a bandage,
right.
drinks some accidental potion, got zapped with some accidental fucking gamma rays, you
You think
know.
it should have been a potion again? With that, I mean, like,
Um,
does it really matter? Does it really matter?
I mean, if I'm watching Dracula, you know what I
Um,
mean? Do I want to see
yeah,
a movie about
Dracula's
like
on another level,
Terminators?
though. Right? Yeah, right. Dracula's actually a cyborg.
Yeah,
That's how he was able
right.
to drink so long, and he has to drink human blood to fuel his systems. Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty stupid.
You know what I mean? It's
Um,
T1000 fucking Draculas. It's like it's not the same thing. It's like a weird shakeup of genres. I don't even know how they got to use that fucking name, that title.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember the Invisible Man, the original. Have you seen that one? You've seen that one?
Yeah, because it's part of those universal like horror
Monster
movies.
movies. Yeah, that
Yeah.
I know.
So
He's
I
up there
saw
with
the
Wolfman and
original
shit. Yeah.
1930s, late 30s, 40s Invisible Man, and it was cool. It's cute. I like all those. They have their charm. Sometimes like it took me, especially when I was younger, like took me a while to sit through like those kind of black and white movies. But once you
Yeah.
do, you're like, oh no, this was cool. That was great. It's like reading, a short book or something. It's like they're filmed so well, and they stick to the source material. It's like you just read the book with your eyes. So I
Yeah.
really like that. That's cool. And then there's all sorts of remake stuff like Hollow Man, and shit like that. And
Yeah.
even that, even though it's called something different and it's a different story,
That
he's
one's
zapped
more
with
in
the
line.
thing. No spoilers,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's like the potion or the zapping or the whatever, so
Fuck.
you're with that character through that process. That's what I
And
think
even
makes it
and even he had
amazing.
the bandage, the bandage look, right? Didn't he have the
Yeah, at
bandage
some point.
skin? And,
Yeah.
and here we just get the suit. Yeah, which yeah.
No, it's the
Um,
tech suit, right? They should just call it the man with the invisible tech
but
suit.
the only reason why I kind of don't give a shit because they didn't go into the details of the tech. They didn't need to. I didn't want it. At
Hmm.
least they didn't go like we have millions of cameras that are facing in all directions, and they didn't Iron
Yeah.
Man it, or they showed. It's like okay, he's an expert in optics and whatever, and optics effects, whatever the fuck, and he created this. The end.
Yeah,
You
that
know.
that's cool because I didn't want. You're right. I didn't need another fucking Marvel movie.
Right, right. Um, the way he used the suit to torture her was fucked up. I think like my favorite scene would probably be yours, and that's the scene in the diner or in the restaurant with the knife. That
Yep,
fucking
the
scene
sister.
goes hard.
It does.
I like, it was just out of nowhere, and this is like the setup behind that. The slices the neck, knife ends up in her hand, and then everyone just starts looking at her. It was like it could have, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like fuck, fuck. And honestly, he could have just walked away right then and there and just moved on with his life, you know.
right.
But
Yeah,
he had to keep pressing. Um, yeah, man.
pretty sick.
All right. So it definitely had its moment. So let's go into grading this motherfucker. A through F, Mr. Valentine, on cinematography, visuals, special effects.
Let's see, probably like D plus, because some of it was done really well. All the kills and everything were fantastic. I thought they were just realistic. So that was good. But it was so dark, and the music did nothing. We didn't get to music. Is music included? I don't know, but the music was
Yeah,
nothing. No spoiler.
not in this section. Yeah, but we'll judge that in a second.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, just visuals. Yeah.
yeah, all the darkening scenes, slow pace, some quiet stuff, bad acting. I'm gonna give it like a
Okay,
D,
acting. This is just visuals. We'll get to acting.
D plus then, because
D
I liked when
plus.
he dumped the paint on her. I liked when he hits her with the fucking the spray can thing.
Okay.
The
Okay.
shooting
So
looked
D
real.
plus. Um, you know what? I think I'm with you on this. I have to ding it because of the dark scenes. That is just unacceptable.
Yeah, I would have given it a C, maybe even a C
Well,
minus if it wasn't for all those dark
you
scenes.
know what though? No, but see if it did, I don't know. To me, it could have gone all the way up to a B with the with if they got rid of the dark scenes because the scenes that were in the light were framed well. You know, the use of effects were really good.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I mean, like nothing to there's not much other negative stuff, but the dark scenes really dragged that movie down. Like visually, like just squinting and shit. It was not
yeah,
pleasant. I didn't like it at
no
all. All right, so fucking D plus. Same here.
word.
Um, Word to Big Bird. Scores, soundtrack slash sound design. A through F. What did you think?
Yeah, well, I was just saying a second ago, I didn't feel like there was anything spectacular there. Yeah, I guess there was some like eerie music, background padded music that fit just
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Um, there was so much shooting going on when finally the action picked up that I wasn't even really paying attention. I just knew like there was a lot of
so
shooting, a lot of action. So very
yeah.
generic. So probably just a D. Cause it was just, there was like little shrieks and little synth hits for when the jumps were happening. So all that was cool. All that was there, but nothing spectacular. Nothing stood out. In
I
fact, there
am.
was a lot of quiet scenes.
I'm also with you on that. We give it the straight D on the score
Yeah,
soundtracks. Score is absolutely forgettable.
and they were
Um,
being quiet on purpose. You know what I mean? A lot of scenes were meant to be quiet. And it's like, all right, whether I like it
that
or
I
not.
give credit for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If
Mm,
you meant to be quiet, sometimes not adding music is a powerful move. I
yeah,
respect that tremendously. I think music ruins horror movies
right. Yeah, I can.
because there are people who try to justify their paychecks. Like listen, I like John Carpenter, but there are certain moments even in Halloween where he won't use music. Sometimes you'll let the silence rock out,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
I don't know. But sometimes to criticize, sometimes I feel like his music, he'll just dump some music on it. It's like, damn, if it didn't have any music, you just kind of like take in everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You really could soak in some real tension in silence.
But yeah, there other like sound effects, sound design, all that stuff was adequate, but the score like, that really dragged it down. It was so forgettable. Like no, you know, I'm with you on that one. D.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. This is the D train. Uh, Acting slash dialogue A through F.
This is where I'm gonna be harsh. I still want this movie to pass because of the points I gave it. So it's coming in with something on the plate there. So acting was terrible though, really bad. I feel like
Everybody.
almost everybody there was bad acting, bad
All right.
dialogue. I thought a lot of the script was so generic and whack. So acting, dialogue, and what else?
Acting dialogue. I guess
Oh,
maybe we could throw plot in there, like or.
Oh, just general script
Yeah,
storyline.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Shit line.
Shit. Okay. All
So
right, grade it. What would you say?
A through F, but I do want it to pass. So a D minus.
D minus. And what? Because there were some moments in there that that picked it up for you
Yeah.
in the script or in the
All the kills.
scenery,
No,
whatever.
just
Okay, cool.
just the action. All the kills.
The action.
The fact
Okay.
that they committed, because that movie could have gone so many more ways. You know what I mean? It could have just been
Yeah.
traumatized psycho girl trying to prove she's not crazy to everyone. They could have just ended it there with her in the hospital and like, whoa, that would have been a cool ending. So that movie had a few different avenues it could have gone down. You know.
Yeah.
And then even the whole twist at the end, the M. Night Shyamalan wannabe twist, that it was like, the Prestige.
The
He's
fake
living
out.
his act. He's
But
living his
all right,
act.
hold on. Now, when they discovered that Adrian was locked up, did you not believe it? Also, I was like, no, clearly this is bullshit.
Yeah. Like
Right.
right away, I was like, okay, so the brother's in on it. They're pulling the Prestige.
I'm gonna make the
Or
case. I'm gonna make the case that we were meant to feel that way. Like we're
yes,
like actually with her in that situation because she knew it was bullshit the second she heard it. It's not
right.
like it's like great, really he fucking did this now. Now people still think he's
Yeah.
innocent. So I don't think it was a negative. Yeah, I think we felt exactly what they wanted us to feel in that section. Like it's bullshit. No one believed that he's innocent.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's gaslighting us even at the end, the audience. It was like, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He kept trying to like convince.
Yeah.
But that being said, let me go. So D minus. I'm gonna go D plus. Go D plus. I liked some of the dialogue a little bit more than you did, but I think I'm in agreement with you. I think that the black cop didn't do it for me, and the daughter didn't do it for me. I thought the main actress was good. As unattractive as she was, I actually I dug her acting. Like
Really?
when she was scared, nervous, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't think it hit for you though.
No, it didn't.
Like she's all like stiff, fucking holding a knife, not really knowing how to hold it.
That
Stuff
was
like that. I was like,
yeah.
you know, um, yeah. So I liked her and I liked the sister. So like that got it to D plus territory. Let me see. All right, fuck it. Likability. We'll say A through F. If it's F, we'll dig deeper.
Yeah, because the likability doesn't have much outside those kills. So I think with all my previous scores, even if I give the likability an F, the stud should make it a passable movie. Because
Okay.
I didn't have to, I would never recommend this movie to anyone. I wouldn't, anyone I like, be like, oh, check out this movie. No, so I wouldn't want to watch it again. I can't imagine
Same here. I'm kind of
anywhere
with you on that.
someone even having that movie on. So that'll probably, unless I revisit this episode, we'll never think of that movie again. Other than to make fun of it, to have a laugh.
Okay. So
I'm
we're in
giving
F
it-
territory.
Yeah, I'm F.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let's break down that F a little bit. All right. So you want to give it a high F plus, like a 50 or 50, or are you going like F plus, or are you going like F minus 0, 1, 2?
I would have given it an F plus if the cop and his girl got whacked. It would, but
the cop almost ate it, but they couldn't do it.
They couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it.
They did the white sister instead.
Yes.
All right. So, okay. So we're giving it an F.
Solid.
F solid. That's like a 40, right? So, okay. Let me get on. All right. So yeah, we'll say F for now. I'll likability. I'll say C. I liked it more than you. I appreciated the tension scenes more than you did. clearly didn't like them. I dug them. I thought they were pretty good. I kind of sometimes I do feel at fault, like I'm breaking the mood with the smoke detector and shit, you know.
No, it's funny.
But so it's not. I'm not giving it a fair shake, but I give it a C. I actually uh I don't know if I'd recommend it to anybody, but I don't think it's an abomination of a movie, you know?
Mm,
Like I've seen way worse. I've seen way worse. Clearly,
yeah,
even on Hatewatch, you know?
sure.
Uh but all right, let's tally
It
this up.
is.
I think
It should
go
be
on.
one of those straight to like DVD movies, though. That's for sure. This shouldn't be a Hollywood release. I
Hollywood
don't think
release.
it's that good at all.
Well, I think it was a very low budget. Actually, you know what? After this we'll check Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb and dig a little deeper here.
Yeah, because that
You
movie
know,
didn't deserve a theater release.
yeah, but I think it was like a small budget.
Obviously. Obviously.
Obviously. All right, that's 7.9, right? Yeah, 7.9. Oh no, 6.9 actually. Full of shit. 6.9. This is the funnest part of the whole podcast.
Best part.
Yeah. All right, so out of F, give me 1 through 5. What would you land on it?
If I was rating my F for this movie in total,
Yeah,
a 1
5
through
being a high
5,
F. Yeah, 1 being or 0 for total piece of shit. 0 to 5.
1.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like F minus territory. That's the whole total failed movie. But okay, fuck it, committed.
And I tried. I was trying to, like I said, I'm giving it those points for the kills. The sister kill, where he's shooting up all the cops, and then her kill getting him at the end with the suit, which even me, I was like, I didn't see that coming. Even though I was calling her like, oh, she's getting up to the bathroom like Marky Corleone, she's gonna go get the gun, which
Yeah,
it kind of was. If you think about it, it was that
yeah.
premise.
Well,
She
yeah,
sits
you know,
down,
okay,
she goes in for the
sure,
sit down.
sure. All right.
Oh
Now,
no,
what about like the reveal with the paint? That's like a third one. And did you not appreciate like that scene where he punched that girl? the girl's the girl like
no.
punched that girl square in the face. I thought that was great. Or the scene with the blanket, and then
Um,
he takes the blankets off and he starts snapping pictures of them.
Yeah, I guess in
Uh,
total it was cool. Like they work in pieces. I didn't really because
I
when I saw the whole blanket thing, I'm like, oh, he's gonna just torture her like a ghost. He's gonna drive her crazy. It's gonna be one of those things. But he goes
yeah.
from that. I don't know. I guess it wasn't terrible. Like it wasn't
All
terrible.
right.
So
So
I guess I'm saying yes. Did I appreciate? Could I appreciate those things? Sure, I could appreciate it
sure,
under
sure.
the umbrella of the
But
movie.
to bring it to a 1, I'm just gonna suggest a record like, hey, you think you're being a little harsh because even if you said F, that would be 3, 4 territory.
Hmm.
F plus would be 5. F minus would be 0, 1, 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but like so you said F, not F minus, or are you gonna rescind that and say fuck it F minus and just fucking bib? Or because I
No.
would even outside looking in, it looked like you liked it more than that, like from what I noticed.
Yeah, I wouldn't rescind anything to give it less points.
Okay.
I'm just trying to weigh in how much this movie worked as a whole. Because from the beginning, from the very beginning, the intro was boring. Then you had
Ah,
that
you didn't like that?
opening, which we
Escaping the
didn't even know
house?
what was going on. We had so she's the battered woman thing. I don't know. Did we
Yeah.
really need that too? Because this is like I said, this was a chick flick, another chick flick. And
Mhm.
because I'm not a chick, it's hard for me to
It's
like get
hard to
inside and
associate.
say like, is this
Yeah.
really entertaining? But I didn't think so. Oh, no, it's
Okay.
just
Fair
victim
enough.
movie, fucking girls rubbing their clits to victimhood, scary thriller movies. It's that one
Sure.
where J-Lo fights her ex-husband. And
Oh, enough.
yeah, exactly. But really
I
bad,
haven't seen
low
that one.
budget.
Yeah.
And you know how Jennifer Lopez is like considered hot? Well,
Right.
this movie had the opposite
Had
for
the
that lead
opposite.
actress.
This
Yeah,
fucking witch
where it was
of a
not.
lady.
Yeah, she was.
Ugh. I know her. She's on that show, Handmaid's Tale, and
Oh
Lyra loves that
God.
show. Dude, there's like a scene where she rapes her husband. It's like the funniest fucking scene. I can't believe I'm saying that shit out loud. But like,
Why? Say it. It's
huh?
just a TV show.
Yeah, no, but she like rapes him, and like, it's so non-believable. But like,
Was he
she
into
covers
it?
his mouth, huh?
Was he into it?
No, it was like a real, it was like a rape. It was so awkward. It was like, so I know you don't know the story of Handmaid's Tale unless you know the book.
No, but I remember the hype of that scene when it came out. All the buzz was around that scene.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought
Yeah.
that shit was so fucking silly, man. I'm not gonna put it on here, but one, I wouldn't even know what fucking scene where to find that shit. But yeah, like
Regardless,
she's like they're
this
like
movie
these.
was a turd.
Oh yeah. Back to this shit. So really, one, you're gonna stick with one?
I'm sticking with one. I was almost gonna try to give it more points, but you talked me out of it. But I don't want to renege and give it less points on that, which I could if I was nitpicking, but I won't.
To go to
It's
perfect
the
zero?
kills. Market zero.
Yeah, to go to perfect zero. That should, yeah, like, that would be a total piece of
Yeah, I
shit.
wouldn't think that's fair either. No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're on the same
Um,
page. I was trying to talk it up maybe in my mind, give it like an F plus, but now it's kind of a bad
no, but yeah,
movie.
again, if you're saying it's an
Or it's
F,
for
you
girls. It's
or
an
are
F.
you saying F minus? You're saying F minus.
I'll say F.
F. Saying
Yeah.
F, you're looking at 3 or 4. It's not
I know
1.
there's a bunch of housewives with their wine just rubbing their nipples to a movie like this. So I
Right.
know somebody will enjoy it.
Fair enough. So if it's
So
F,
yes.
it's 3 or 4. You want to go with 3, the low F?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. At least we're there. Still failure. I don't even know why I'm bothering.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
it's cool because I was trying. I wanted it to win. So this is me being generous. But I have to be honest to whether it's a fucking good movie or not. This is where I'll always be the most. I take the A through F one rating the most to heart.
yeah. Oh, the likability.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that one I was like, damn, dude. I always think that's where you're fucking harshest. But to each his own, man. Fuck it. We're actually again not that far off. I liked it enough where it's passing D plus.
Yeah.
Um, you're at an F 5.6. It's almost an F
And I
plus
liked it
total.
enough that it was almost passing
Actually, that is an F plus total.
because of the kills.
Yeah. So, all right. So, fuck, man. Let's see. Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes has to say. The end all be all.
The holy grail of ratings.
All right. Wow.
What do we got?
Okay. So where are we here?
Yeah.
You're always so beautiful.
Thank you.
So the tomato meter, the critics gave it 92%.
Of course they did.
The audience gave it 88%.
Of course they did.
All right, so let's see the
That's
critics,
just
top
the kind of
critics.
movie for that audience.
I mean, it's 10,000 plus rated. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I do.
I'm trying to see some of these reviews and see what the fuck.
Yeah, can you bring him on the screen?
I'm trying to, but
Read every one out loud.
To every single one. 422 reviews. All right, here we go. Done.
Go ahead, start with the first one.
All right, so I'm going to top critics. Edward Porter from the Times in the UK. It uses a serious theme to give extra force to a tale that already has plenty of flair as a pure and simple spine chiller. That's actually not so bad. It's a simple spine chiller. It is pretty simple. Bare
Yeah,
basics.
but it doesn't use expertise and flair or whatever the fuck he described it in those first 2 lines. That was inaccurate. His last 2 lines, yeah.
Okay. Adam Naiman, top critic for The Ringer. A thriller.
Adam Naiman.
A thriller whose mandate is to startle its audience with surface level shocks while simultaneously subverting expectations in a deeper way, dropping us out of our comfort zone towards some sunken place. I don't know about all that. That was
A little bit.
Yeah, right.
What was the first line? Read the
a
first
thriller whose mandate is to startle its audience with surface level shocks while simultaneously subverting expectations in a deeper way, dropping us out of our comfort zone toward some sunken place. What the fuck is even that, dude?
Yeah, what's he trying? This sounded over
Is it
here.
Emily
He is
Dickinson over
right
here?
in the sense to where, like, yes, surface level scares. That's just like,
Yeah.
like, fart jokes. He's basically
Yeah,
calling the
right.
scares fart jokes. So he
Yeah,
was
right.
right about that. Does it divert you into like weird things where it wants to go? Yeah, because I was kind of saying that too, where it's like this movie could have gone a whole bunch of other ways, and they're playing like the victim thing is the main point. Okay, so he is right about that. But then
Right.
his last 2 lines, I also don't agree with. It's almost like I dissed you subtly. I dissed you subtly. And it's like, oh, yeah, but we get uncomfortable in this little kind of cool, dark twist that it goes to, maybe.
But we really weren't.
But
We didn't go to some
yes,
sunken
but we
place.
really
We
want.
just
Yes.
followed the story. That's all.
Yeah. And I'm not going to break down every review like that, but that one had to be broken down because I feel like, the surface level scares. Like, yeah, way to go, kids.
Wow. Okay, so listen to this one. Wait, there's a lot more to think about than a typical horror film. It's a real psychological thriller, a good, strong film. Not scary, but it gets in your head. I can see that. I can see someone.
I guess that's
Whatever.
he's being nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
it's a
that movie
psychological
was trying
thriller.
to do that. Yeah, it was trying to do all those 3 things he mentioned,
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
I think it was more effective than you think. I don't think it was as
For
effective.
dum-dums or for people who have real biological vaginas.
Sith Lords. All right. So fucking. All right. Let's see here. The prize asset is Moss, of course, a 7-octave actor, equally happy with micro emotion and going very big indeed. Although he scored it a 3 out of 5, which is like a D.
Okay, so he liked the guy who played the cop friend, and he
No,
thought the
no,
rest
Moss.
of the movie was okay.
No, not Randy Moss. He's talking about Elizabeth Moss.
Oh, was that the blonde? Was that the lead?
The lead, yeah. Again, yeah, I thought she was good. I actually surprised, that you didn't think so. I thought she could act pretty good. It's just that, especially when it was like scared.
Several times where I was like trying to, the scene would call for better acting and it wasn't there, and my only reaction is to roll my eyes, or to shout it out loud like Kiss. I gotta shout it.
Oh, she's just hard to look
come
at.
on, act, please.
She's just hard to look at. I can't. All right, so in their reimagined The Invisible Man, filmmaker Lee Wanell and actress Elizabeth Moss attacked the
Reimagined Invisible
patriarchy.
Man. Let me stop you with that first sentence.
Yeah.
This was not a reimagined Invisible Man. This was some weird, almost gonna be Marvel villain fucking movie.
Okay.
Come on, am I wrong?
Like you think? Not entirely. No.
Well, then go back and watch go ahead and
I don't think you're
catch
wrong.
up.
No, I'm agreeing.
You got to see the Invisible Man, the original now.
Yeah.
And
As
then
a
we'll watch
comparison.
Hollow Man, and then we'll see.
Well, Hollow Man, I heard was really bad, so I always kind of stayed away
Hollow
from that
Man
one.
was bad, but no way was this a fucking told or telling or what's the line? What's the quote?
Yeah, a reimagining or yeah.
No, it wasn't. I mean, if they mean reimagine, like, oh, we're just gonna take that title and fucking put this guy in a
And
visible
reimagine a
suit
whole other
and
movie. I guess that's kind of what they did. I
yeah,
think that's what they mean.
right. Then on that level, then
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. I actually kind of think that's what she means by that, if I'm being fair. All right,
All right,
so
you've changed my mind.
let's look at a negative here. A brazenly modern hashtag Me Too allegory that, despite its brutal craft, rings hollow. Ooh, Jake Coyle
Yes,
based.
the first honest one so
Two
far, and I hope that was
2.5 out of
written by a
4.
woman.
No, it's
Who
some dude
wrote
named
that?
Jake. Jake Coyle.
Okay, man, but he gets it. Jake gets it.
He
He gets it for a
he gave it a
laugh.
2.5. He didn't like shit on it totally. That's like 2.5 out of 4. It's
Yeah,
like a
actually, can
50
you
or some
read that
shit.
again? Because that kind of validates me where I was thinking too. Because I was like, oh, is this going to be one of those
Me Too.
woman
Yeah, right.
survivor? Yeah,
Yeah.
who
Yeah, so
had
yeah,
girl movies, and it kind of was.
he wrote a brazenly modern hashtag Me Too allegory that, despite its brutal craft, rings hollow.
Yeah, that's the first honest one. Well, no, some of the other ones were half honest, but that one was
Yeah.
on the money, I think.
All right. So someone wrote a smart, unexpected delight, 4 out of 5, which is like a B. Okay.
Nope.
Uh, no, I mean,
Close.
whatever. Like, I can understand people kind of liking it more than me, like, because they have, they have different tastes.
Yeah,
So,
bad.
but it's like when someone says this is the best movie ever created, A plus, I'm like, all right, okay, stop. You
Yeah,
know,
nah, okay.
Like, or
I
like
feel you.
worst movie since The Room. I'm like, all right, chill. No, it's not.
Oh, hi,
You know,
Mark.
yeah. Oh, hi, Mark. Cheep, 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 cheep. Um, another negative one here. While chock full of relatively good scares, campy effects, and an ending that will tickle a very specific demographic of 1990s and 2000s thriller fans with glee, The Invisible Man doesn't deliver more than that. That's literally
Yeah.
kind of your review. 2 out
Wow.
of
Okay,
5.
that's if I'm all jokes aside, yeah, that reviewer I 100% agree with.
Yeah,
And
it
the
has some
last
good
one too.
scares.
Those two that you last
Yeah,
read were pretty much, yeah, pretty much is
and
where
that's
that's
Sarah Ty. That was a chick wrote this one from
my
Globe and Mail.
wheelhouse. Nice.
She gave it 2 out of 5, which is an F.
Okay.
So there you go.
Let's
All right.
see. There's some smart broads out there.
Simran writes, subverting the original text point of view allows Wanel to privilege his female protagonist while continuing to explore the novel's theme of untrammeled power. What a horrible review.
Wow, wow. Can you read that again? I have to
What a
sober up
mouthful.
and listen to that one.
Yeah, right. Subverting the original text point of view allows Wanel to privilege his female protagonist while continuing to explore the novel's theme of untrammeled power. Fucking stupid.
Wow, that's someone trying to sound smart, I think.
Yeah, it's just like whatever, bro. Smelling your
Yeah.
own farts.
And he's basically calling it racist. He's basically calling
Tim
yeah,
wrote,
this
Elizabeth
white
Moss is
bitch
a
running around.
Tim Cockshell writes, Elizabeth Moss is a victim in this movie for a long, long time, and I really didn't care for that.
Wow. What does she mean because her acting was so bad she's now the victim of this horrible movie, her career?
No, I guess no, but it's just like the whole fucking movie. It's like she's just a fucking victim of the whole fucking movie.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
she gets a
They
little
cried
agency at
over
the
it.
end. Yeah, but
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see audience. Verified audience. 2.5 stars out of 5. Interesting concept and plot twist, well acted, but it also seems slow and boring in some parts.
No, no, yes, yes.
Yeah, and he failed it. 50, F plus, pretty much
Huh?
identical to you. Um, your review will help others decide whether to watch. What she got a raw deal with that husband. LOL, good acting. Okay.
Bad
Amazing
acting.
story, amazing acting. This movie gave me anxiety and had me on the edge of my seat the whole damn time. I could see that.
No,
So,
no, and a dum
but
dum wrote
yeah,
that.
5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
so many unexpected twists and turns kept you on edge entire film. Yeah, pretty good
But
if a
not
bit
in a
long.
good way. It was
Yeah.
that those twists and turns, like I said several times now, was like just jarring. Like, where are they fucking going with the movie? That's why that other reviewer was nailed it too. And then with every twist and turn, we just got that character playing the victim until she kisses me. I don't know. This movie's. I gave
Austin.
it an F. I'm sticking with the F. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm with you too. I think no. Austin O gives it an F. The end was pretty confusing and bad.
Did you say the end was pretty
Yeah,
confusing and
confusing
bad?
and bad. Yeah,
The end wasn't confusing. I mean, they kill the guy, and the cop friend is gonna be like, "I'm turning a blind eye, sweet cheeks, because we're pals." So it wasn't confusing. I just feel like that little dialogue scene could have been played out or written better.
yeah,
You know? Can I say
yeah. I
that?
think I agree. Actually, to be honest, listen, I'm
Not the
surprised at how
kill.
close we are. I'm just a little bit more generous in the likability. I liked it more, But that other than that, D plus. I wouldn't go fucking, walk 2 miles uphill in the snow to watch this fucking movie.
Word.
But so it was a great use of our time to put into this movie.
Yeah, well, I had fun.
Yeah, no, same here, man. Damn. So, fuck. Any final thoughts? I guess we should just end on this, no?
No, not really. Just
fun.
overall, not the best movie, but that's what we do. We watch shit
We
movies.
watch not the best movies. Thank you. Well, guys, definitely don't hang up, Chuck. Hit like, hit subscribe, tick the bell, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this movie. If you liked it more than us, or did you hate it more than Mr. Valentine? That I'd be curious.
Me too.
Leave your comment below, and we'll see you next time, guys. Take care.